Welcome. Fukuoka Fat Guy. What the fuck is that?
Our podcast is a go. Almost called it quits.
Almost no episode today. Fucking
Almost.
episode 125. Yo, our XLR cable. Why you keep giving the mic cable? Our old, the one we bought. God, how many years did we with this? 2 years now. Yeah. It fucking Carl's giving it fellatio. The car, yeah, one of our mic cables is dead.
It's dead, but this one is alive.
Yeah, he got one from his work. Well, he had one.
We won't say where. I got
sorry. Yeah, we.
Okay. I'll edit that out.
Beep. But yeah, so we've been here struggling with this for about 30-40 minutes, and what Carl really wanted to make sure we got this out for you today. So if it's a little short, just until you know, it was because we ate up a lot of time trying to fix this.
Yeah, and yeah, it's I've been outside working all day. So
yeah, he redid his yard. Pretty fucking nuts. He moved his squat rack by himself. Yeah, you cut your grass and stuff in a different way, like to fit the AstroTurf or whatever you got. And then you were washing the pad. So yeah, no, you were fucking busy today, and you had your birthday party last week.
Yeah, having a daughter makes it a little bit more challenging though. Like it's a fun puzzle. Fun.
That's the word you want to go with. How was your party? I wasn't able to make it last week.
It was good, man. We had a snake.
Yeah, I saw Aaron brought. Did he bring all his?
I'm not a really a fan of snakes, but my daughter loves them. So.
Oh, she looked happy as shit in the video.
Dude, she's fearless, man. I'm like, is that real? I'm like, that's real.
This is what he brings as a birthday present. Hey, you want to see Anaconda? Like, no, I didn't like the movie. Don't like your shit in real life. Yeah, but yeah, I'm glad you had a happy birthday. Thanks to all the people who came out and saw you and gave you the birthday wishes and stuff.
I got a birthday dinner tonight, man.
From
so
me.
It's good. Yeah, thanks, Tucker.
A week and a half after his birthday. Shit.
I've been eating like no macro counting for the last 6 weeks now.
Oh,
just
dude.
Perma bulk.
Yeah, I know, right? He was asking me about how many calories I take in, and I was like, shit, probably over 4. But
you said 3.5.
I know, but I feel
the difference between 3.5 and 4 is huge. By the way,
I feel like I've been doing. If it wasn't for me having to walk everywhere at work, I'd probably be like fucking dead by now. That's been my primary source of fucking exercise. And this weather, it's been so humid this week. It was Friday, today's Sunday. Friday it was overcast and it was really nice, cool. It rained and Lord, it felt so nasty and hot, and I was like, fuck. But yeah, things are going all right. How's your working out going out? I mean, you redid your whole yard. You got the new deadlift bags or whatever.
Those are from school.
The body bags. You take those from school? No,
they were gonna throw them away. I was like, I'll take them.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Actually, the mats are from school too. Like they redid the floor, so they're like, you want these? I'm like, yeah. I dove in the dumpster, and picked out the ones I wanted. So. And had Chris carry them back for me. Thanks, buddy.
Happy birthday. Oh, that's awesome. Shit, that's a good ass benefit from working at that school. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
How did this week's workout go?
Not so great. I mean, I'm just trying to find my way back.
Yeah.
I think on my story, I had benched yesterday, and first time I benched in 6 weeks. So yeah, it was good. I worked up to a top set of 315 for one. So,
wow.
Yeah, so it was nice. It was nice to bench 315 again. So
I haven't benched 315.
It was a really ugly rep. I mean, if you take a look at my story, it's pretty ugly. So
yeah, I haven't done 315 in about 5 years. Man, if I can get to just 225 knives is my end goal.
225 is gangster. That's gangster status. OG.
Shit. Yeah, I got to work my way up back to that. But yeah, my workout this week was kind of meh because of the rain and stuff. I was just mostly trying to stay dry, and I didn't order like a bunch of Uber. I would just get food from the supermarket, but like pre-made shit, so it probably wasn't the most healthy. I did when I was at school though. I finally started looking up the shit that my Whoop translate has on my app. So I was like, what the fuck do these numbers mean? Like,
you're talking about your respiratory rate and your heart rate variability.
Yeah, the heart rate variability, like your rhythm at like milliseconds.
So
and shit.
basically, what HRV is, your heart rate isn't linear. It's not just. There's like little fragments of time in between, and that's what's called heart rate variability, because it's like how much milliseconds are between them. So.
Yeah, and it was, I was reading about that because I get the report, but I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this means. And so, what's funny is I Googled it, and it took me to that oval ring, whatever you have. Aura ring. And yeah, so I was reading their stuff about the stuff for the other company.
Aura and Whoop actually calculate heart rate variability throughout the night. So that's the good thing about both companies and stuff. But, I mean, whatever you choose, stick to it, and then use that as a baseline measurement, right? Nothing is going to be like, I don't think anything measures real time unless you use like a heart rate monitor and stuff. So it's always going to be an algorithm that the company wants you to have, right? So, I mean, you just got to figure out like what you want to track. I mean, if you really wanted to, you can track everything. I mean, everything. You can track your sleep, how many times you get up, how many times you piss.
This thing tracks all that. How many times I wake up?
That's what I'm saying. But it tracks it. But do you actually do you actually look at it?
No, I do. I look at the sleep stuff is probably the most beneficial for me.
Yeah, but so do you look at it and you go, oh, I actually got up during this time, and like, oh, next week, tomorrow, how am I gonna make that better? Or do you just look at it and go, oh, okay?
No, I look at it to see if what I'm doing is helping. So it's like I do make changes, and it lets me see how far I've come. Because before I got my sleep apnea machine, I was waking up 3 to 4 times a night, and now it's about 1 to 2.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, right. I mean, some days it'll be like you'll go over the norm, but I've been keeping it under, so that's been fine.
Yeah, I hope you guys understand that there's freaking bright lights shooting into my eyes, and I usually have my goofy ass glasses on, but since this is a rush thing, I'm probably not gonna get any sleep tonight because this is killing my melatonin. Like, we have literally super bright lights because this camera sucks. The other camera could handle in low light, but this one cannot. So.
Yeah, it's just right in my eye too, so I'm looking like diagonally.
Yeah, it's we're both not gonna be able to sleep tonight, so oh well.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow. Sadly, Carl has to go do some stuff for work and fucking Kita Kyushu. But no, I do love the Whoop that it tells me. Like, and also the other thing is my recovery.
Did you join those groups?
I joined the group. Okay. I thought you were gonna see me. I was like ranked 84th in like recovery, and I'm like, oh, these people suck. If I'm recovering more than them,
or you're just lazy.
No, but it's well because it's a sleep. Like, it's amount of
How much deep sleep and how much REM
and the people up top had like perfectly 8 hours. I'm like, wow. So it was just really neat to see that. But
yeah, the Whoop is bad for me though. Like, super, like.
Yeah, I saw you were high up there in the ranking. I was like, fuck, you were like number 2 or 3, I think, in one of the days.
Yeah, I got number 1 a couple times, but I paid for it. Like, like some people strain. Like, Whoop calculates your strain level, and then some people have 20. And like, I'm like, how do you 19?
So you strain too much?
No, I mean, it's just how much work you can put in. But for me, at 19, and I'm fried, man. Like, seriously, like, that means I bike to work for to and from, and then I hit a hard workout in the middle of that, and I walk 20,000 steps, and that's 19.
Damn.
And that's a lot. Like, most people don't take 20,000 steps like in 2 days. So I mean,
oh no, it's nuts. But.
So I'm actually trying to dial back my steps now. So I want to stay right at 10,000. 10,000 is perfect for me.
Yeah, I've just been trying to use all the information I have, and my sleep is improving, but I still don't have like that energy in the morning that I want, which I thought I would get from like the sleep apnea and shit machine and stuff.
You gotta give that shit time though.
Oh no, I do. I mean, sometimes, like I said last time, I sleep and I'll take it off, and then it fucking fucks with me. Like, you'll have some weird ass dreams. Like, if I turn my head too much, the nose piece will pop up, and then you'll just start feeling a gust of air, and then you'll dream about like that air. It'll insert, it'll incept into your dream. I'm like,
are you still like messing with your Are you still giving yourself jet lag during the week?
Nah. Usually the weekend is when I fuck up my sleep to.
Yeah, see, that's basically giving yourself like jet lag.
Yeah, that's the only time, because I have to call America usually every Friday, so that does mess up stuff. But I've been trying to still wake up early enough and then take a nap if I feel tired.
Yeah, I guess when you get old, like, it's clockwork, man. Like 4:30, I'm up, man. It's like I can't not be awake at 4:30. It's like, interesting.
Yeah. No, I get it. But yeah, so that's been me. I've been trying to learn my stuff and understand the numbers, and then I've been messing with the sleep app machine, which I still appreciate though. But yeah. Oh God, I was just reading my notes. So this week, this girl on TikTok, an overweight woman, there was a picture of her with this hella fit dude. I don't know if you've seen it. Like yoked out, like looked like he had to be like single digit body fat. And everybody in the comments is like, "Oh, is that your gay best friend or blah blah?" And they're like hugging in the picture, And she's like, "It's my boyfriend. And how come a big girl can't have a boyfriend?" And blah blah. And it's like, when I watched the video, all the stuff that people were saying in the comments was the first thing I thought, like, maybe he's gay, maybe she's rich. And it's weird because if that was reversed, we'd be like, that dude's got game, But I don't know. I thought it was kind of fucked up. Like, homie is fucking yoked. But I just automatically thought the like most negative stuff because it didn't make sense to me, and I don't know if I should feel bad about that.
Probably.
Well, I don't. No, it was interesting. Like, I mean, but she kind of like why people put all this shit on TikTok? I don't understand.
Because that's what people do.
I know we're gonna have a TikTok next week, But
I've been trying to do it. I'm like, oh man, it's just so daunting. It's like that shows how old I am. Like,
exactly.
Like I remember when looking at Vines and thinking, this is dumb.
I didn't even mess with Vines.
Did you mess with MySpace?
Yeah, MySpace.
Did you mess with Asian Avenue too?
What the fuck is Asian Avenue?
Never mind.
What the fuck was that? I never heard of that. Is that another MySpace like thing?
Yeah.
It was MySpace. There was one called Face the Jury, and that was
Face the Jury.
Yeah, but Robert showed me that when we were young. We were young as shit, and that was like before.
Did you use Fishbowl?
Never even heard of that one.
Nah, it's just like IRC, like
Oh, IRC? Oh, fuck, I remember that. The chatting.
You just go and you have your avatar and shit like that.
IRC, dude, that takes me back. No, man, I'm with you. Like, all the stuff these kids do and, the...
Did you have an AIM handle too?
Hell yeah, I had AIM. Everyone had American
AOL.
That fucking dial-up and shit is all nostalgic and stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy because people are doing, like, all these TikToks and shit like that, and then, like, in the gym... we've talked about before, they're on the phone more than they are working out. And, hell, a girl sat on a dude's face this week. That shit was kind of funny.
Yeah.
He was doing what, legs?
He was doing dumbbell pullovers. And she was squatting.
Oh, yeah.
She was goblet squatting on his face.
Yeah, so basically he laid down to use the bench. And she didn't do it on purpose, but...
Basically, his head was on the other side, and she was just on the other side looking at her phone, programming her workout. And then she just grabbed her dumbbell, and then his face just happened to be there, and he was just like...
They both were like, what the fuck? And then I don't think anyone apologized.
She kind of just left. She didn't put back her weights. She was kind of like...
She probably thought he sexually assaulted her or something.
No, she pretty much knew, oh, I fucked up.
Damn. But... yeah,
wouldn't it be funny if they got married or something?
they have probably a big ass following and shit. God, oh dude, so we've been talking about PEDs, performance enhancing drugs, for the past couple weeks, and how it's kind of messed up if you take them and then try and sell your workout plan as the way to get ripped or whatever when you're not doing it the natural way. Like if you use PEDs, just tell people, oh, I do this and. You're
talking about Joe Rogan and Liver King again?
No. This was just, these are not even, we'll get into him though. But, so I mentioned that. And then this other YouTube, God, I forgot his channel's name, but he was showing influencers who not only take PEDs, but have like surgery. So there was this one black woman who was super fit, like fit as shit, but had the fakest ass cheeks. Like it looked like a fucking cartoon. Like it wasn't attractive. And she's selling her, her
glute building program.
Yeah, and it was
build the ass.
I hate the Brazilian butt lifts and stuff. Like if you want boobs, do it, but the butt.
I'm not gonna hate you if you want to put anything in your body. By all means, go at it.
No, yeah, for you, I don't like the way they look personally.
Personally, I can't afford it. That's the only reason I haven't done it yet.
Is that what's gonna happen? We get 1 million subscribers, you're gonna get your Brazilian butt.
Fucking the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like tattoo abs on my body.
So yeah, there was that too, but it was like it didn't look attractive. Like she looked better without the fake butt implants than she does with them.
Well, here's the funny thing, like. That doesn't really matter because like all that matters is if that person thinks it looks good. Like that's why like those people who do like multiple surgeries, they think it looks good. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
We're like
body dysmorphia.
I mean, it's like those people like you post a picture and they're like, "You look too lean," in my opinion. I'm like, I didn't ask for your opinion. I see this all the time. I'm like. That's the nice thing about having your own body. You can do whatever you want to do with it.
I've never heard I've heard too skinny. I've never heard too lean. But no, I thought because she's selling a product and trying to base it off what she has become and then try and say it's all natural. Like that's where I'm like, but influencers got to influence, But yeah, there were the people who got the ab surgery, but
I ain't got no hate for any of those people.
No. I think, hey, it's fine if you let them know if you're selling something. If you're just putting pictures on Instagram and not saying anything, like not trying to sell nothing, like then who gives a fuck? Like,
yeah,
the Kardashians are all fucking plastic surgery, but they're like, no, we're not. Like, who gives a fuck? They're not trying to sell you. Well, I mean, they're telling you a whole bunch of shit, but their workout plan isn't one of the things. It seems unethical to do it the other way. But
yep, I understand.
But
go get that money, people.
But yeah, you were talking about Joe Rogan. So Joe Rogan, Liver King, the guy who eats all the liver and stuff like that.
Yeah, my homeboy Huberman was on that podcast. He's not really my homeboy. I just really like him a lot. Huberman said that if you tattooed a picture of his face on your face, if you tattooed his face on your face, he would talk to you. So I'm gonna go get a tattoo of Huberman on my face. Huberman, me and you, we're gonna have a conversation.
I'm not gonna be there. Fuck that. but basically, Liver King, we had posted a pic of him a long time ago on one of the old podcasts, and just yoked out. But everyone's saying that it's not natural, and he's trying to claim it is. But everyone who knows stuff about fitness says, he's taking something. And I don't know. He's not selling anything, is he?
He has his supplement line and his 10 ancestral tenets of life.
Yeah. Eat liver, fucking party. I don't know.
He eats raw.
But yeah, even Joe Rogan says he doesn't think it's all natural.
I mean, I don't know. He claims he's natural. Like Michael Hearn claims he's natural. That dude's a freak too. I mean, what are the chances of them being like the elite of the elite? So there is a slim chance that he might be telling the truth, but I don't know. I mean, only he really knows. Like,
dude, like, yeah.
But if you can look like that naturally, more props to you, man. That's amazing. Because even people that do it, if I did all the drugs and I'm literally all the drugs in the world, I could not look like that. No, I'm not even playing. Like,
oh, dude, that's a lot of devotion and a lot of. I mean, genetics have. Play a part anyway.
Yeah.
But I was watching on my way here today, I was watching a thing about Carl Weathers, who played Apollo Creed in the first Rocky movie. And he initially didn't get the role. And he was like, nah, I'm perfect for this. And he went to an audition and did like a table reading. And he was reading with Sylvester Stallone, not knowing he was a star. And, he thought he bombed it, and he's like, well, if you guys gave me a real actor, I could do better. And then everybody starts laughing, and they're like, you know what? Take off your shirt. And he takes off his shirt, and he's fucking ripped, right? And they were showing him from the movie, and I was like, fuck, that is back then, because like the shit we have now, it's we have all these machines, like you can get your fucking testosterone checked, you can get like your hormones, all this stuff. Like, I don't know what they had. What was that, in the late 70s, 79?
1950s.
God damn, the movie ain't that fucking old. But it was
the 80s. Yeah.
But yeah, he was fucking yoked, and he gave it all.
Dude, he was like, back then, it was a necessity for them to be like,
yeah,
Stallone, like
Schwarzenegger,
Commando, like And what was that movie, Predator? Fuck,
Yeah,
they're
Predator.
all jacked, man.
Dude.
Everyone was jacked.
But like, apparently he trained at the same gym that Schwarzenegger was doing. And the guy, I guess the guy's, I forgot the name of the dude, but his philosophy was, like one set is full body. So he would go from chest to shoulders to back to legs. Like he would do a full body workout with one set and then rest for a bit and then do it again. Basically, he was doing like German volume training. And I was like, fuck, but you know, there's a lot of hurdles to go over because like you're not resting much. And they were talking about, what was it, vascular workout to power workout, but it was nuts. And apparently he was a vegan, or not a vegan, a vegetarian when he was doing that. So they were like, yeah, he was taking, you know, a lot of steroids, but you know, it was just, fuck it. I'm just
gonna let people know, like 99% of people do it. I'm not even gonna, like, the people that are at your gym, most likely if they're older and yeah, they're on TRT. Like it's pretty common to be on TRT nowadays. Actually, it's more common to be in your 20s and saying, "Oh, my testosterone's low. I'm gonna go TRT." So.
No, they had some young kids saying that 25. I was like, shit. You know, 25. I was still full of fucking just natural energy.
I think you should try to navigate your way until you're like at least 40.
Damn, yeah, I'm still too early. I should have tried to just suffer, you know, a little bit. But I guess it can. Do you think there's any real, like, someone who's influencing that's like fucking yoked out that's really just clean, you know, as they claim to be?
Maybe Tennyson.
Tennyson, is that the Liver King?
No, Will Tennyson. Like, he's not outrageously like crazy, but he's good. He's super strong. Like.
No, and then the last thing I saw was this. What's this called? Trenbolone
sandwiches.
Trenbolone. No, the fucking elephant tranquilizer.
Yeah, it's not an elephant tranquilizer.
I don't know. Reddit.
Trenbolone is the most craziest anabolic steroid.
Yeah, well, I guess there's an elephant tranquilizer that has it in there, and like they were making memes of it, and it showed like, you know, in the fucking fitness community, they had like when you find out elephant tranquilizers have Trenbolone, you know, in it. And I'm like, would somebody really take an elephant tranquilizer if they, you know, if they had a chance to get in that Trenbolone in them? And I was like, the internet, like, I just started dying laughing at work. I was just like, this is some ridiculous shit. I was picturing some.
That's the joke, right?
Yeah.
Like, eat right and trend hard.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love memes. Those things fucking kill me most of the time. Like, thank you, internet. With all the darkness in the world, I appreciate the shit you do. But yeah. Moving on, do you got any fat hacks today?
Yep. Pretty much, it's the stuff that I always struggle with. So, if you're like banging your head every single day, every single week for a whole year, 2 years, 3 years, and you haven't made any significant progress, you need to learn how to like micromanage your goals, right? So, you need to have attainable and measurable goals that you can actually hit to give yourself momentum to actually carry yourself until your larger goal, right? So if you aren't planning a daily target at least the night before, you might need to hire yourself a coach, because you need to figure out like why have you been for the 3 years sliding backwards, or why for 3 years have you not made any progress at all? I mean, sure, like working out, you don't have to think of it as always trying to build new muscle or get better. Because, like, in all honesty, like, training should be a privilege. Like, I'm super happy when I get to, like, train in the morning. Like, I'm, like, even if my lifts don't go my way, I'm just super happy that I'm still able to sit in a full squat, or I don't complain about my knees hurting, or I don't have back pain at the age of 47. I mean, I'm close to death, but I mean, I'm super happy that I can still sprint, I can still jump, and you know, I do have goals that I've planned for. I've actually planned my whole year in advance, right? So, I mean, it's part of like being a coach, but I also got myself a coach because even people like me struggle with things, right? So you got to program the things that you don't like to do, and you got to do the things that have to be done, right? So some people, like, for me, the first thing that slid when I was super busy at work was I stopped my meditation. I stopped my stretching. I didn't do my mobility, and everything suffered. Like my sleep suffered. Everything suffered. So, I mean, things as simple as like making sure you hit your sleep, your recovery, hit your water intake. You got to hit those things on a daily basis. If you can't even hit those simple things, you can't imagine where you're going to be in six weeks or 6 months or 6 years, right? So my simple tip for you for this evening or this podcast is reverse engineer 3 years, okay? And then go back 2 years, 1 year. And then from that 1 year, what are the steps you're going to take for you to get there? That you have to do daily, monthly, weekly, right? If you don't know, message me. We'll talk, right? So
felt like that was for me. Like you should just look at me when you talk to me next time.
No, I'm seriously.
No, I think it's great. No, I'm fucking with you. I think that's yeah, planning. A lot of us go by, the fuck. What's the saying?
Hakuna Matata.
No, like the cuff of your skin. I was like the off the cuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winging it.
There you go.
Off the cuff.
Yeah. So a lot of us do that, and and when things don't work out, we get frustrated. And it's like, well, fuck, we're winging it. We don't know exactly what we did. We don't know.
No, exactly. You have to have a plan B, right? So let's say, I didn't hit my weekly goal. Then why? Like, if you cannot honestly answer why you didn't hit your goal, then you need to reevaluate your goal. It might be too hard. It might be that your goal is simply like unreachable at this point. So. A lot of people want to run before they can walk. They want to, just, when I watch videos of people train, like I want to do that, but I know I can't because I don't have the prerequisites to do it yet. I said yet because I'm building myself towards that. But even I know I have limitations, right? I'm not anyone super strong, and I think that's why a lot of people like to message me or follow me, is because I'm not exceptional at anything. I actually suck at a lot of shit. But I mean, if someone who sucks can actually achieve a little bit of something, maybe I can help you, So
I like that. All right, let's finish this up because you got work tomorrow. Random news: Vince McMahon. We had talked about he was caught cheating, and he's paid like over like 12 mil in like payouts to women he slept with. But one wrestler said she was forced to sleep with him. And then when she refused the second time, he fired her. So shit's looking bad for him. But he went on SmackDown, the rest, his show, and was like, just got cheered up by the fans and stuff. And he was like, I don't give a fuck. And I was like, ooh. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with him from there. There's been a new airport TikTok hack, which is like, you want to get past all the lines? You need a wheelchair. And I'm like, are people really that fucked up? Like, I guess if you ask for a wheelchair at an airport, they have to give you one. And so some people do it. And when you're in a wheelchair, you just get to the front of every line and get to get on first and shit. And it's like, wow. Like, you don't need proof. You don't need to be injured. You just need to say you need.
That's the most weirdest hack ever.
Right? And it's like, and then something like people were commenting. They're like, this is some bullshit. This is why airports suck. And I'm like, well, I mean, airports suck because of other shit. But that was pretty fucked up. Nintendo is giving benefits to Japanese people, people in Japan with same-sex marriages.
Yeah, that's good for us.
wait. I was like, oh, wait, what I said? No, because in Japan, they don't recognize it.
Yeah, it's the
same-sex marriage is not recognized out here.
The courts said no.
So,
but Nintendo said yes,
which is really rare for a Japanese company. So I was really surprised to see that because Nintendo is fucking old school and shit. I thought it was also funny. Secret Service was subpoenaed, and I don't even give a fuck about the committee shit in America, but they deleted all their fucking text, and they were like, oh, it was a routine thing. And I'm like, America, what the fuck's going on out there? Yeah, it's fucking strange. Last thing, saw Thor: Love and Thunder. Was not a fan.
I can't wait to see it.
Too fucking childish. Taika Waititi fucked this one up. The third one, what was it? Ragnarok was really good, but this one had no. he was just going, and he was going for like 10-year-old jokes, and he even said it's going to be like a movie for 7-year-olds, and it's like, why would you do that? Like you can have comedy and humor and even stuff catered to kids, but why not make it entertaining like it should be? So I was not a fan of that. And Miss Marvel, the Disney Plus show, that was all right, nothing bad, really, just very different from the comic.
I still have to watch all of that.
Stranger Things season 4 was fucking amazing. Like, holy shit!
I heard it brought Metallica back.
Yeah, that was the thing. They had like I don't want to ruin it, but there's a guitar solo for story reason. They were playing Master of Puppets, and that song's like on 4 different shows right now, and a new game coming out in October. I was like, is it just the cheapest Metallica song, or what's up? But no,
it's epic though.
Nah, Stranger Things season 1 was really good. 2, 3 were all right, but 4 and then 5 is gonna be the last one. Like it's fucking. I had a lot of fun with that one. So
all I know is Kai Green was on Stranger Things. So
who's that?
The bodybuilder dude.
I don't know. Maybe I guess, but yeah. And I might have said it last week. Don't watch Obi-Wan. That was fucking stupid.
I need to watch that.
But yeah, we're going to call it here. We need to get all this shit put away, and we'll be back next week, hopefully. So we love y'all.
Oh, yeah, and I will post 2 videos.
Oh, shit. We'll try and get some stuff going on, too. So love y'all, guys. Stay safe. Peace.